Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of ReaperCast. Just a really quick episode today because we have a lot of new cards actually being revealed. So let's just get started and see what we have. So we do have a bunch of Lyrilusc cards, which is coming out in the exact same set, Duelists of the Gale, which is the same set that we talked about the Sherry LeBlanc cards, or rather the Fleur de Synchro cards. So that's definitely going to be very interesting, of course. But let's just find out what these new Lyrilusc cards actually do, and yeah, we'll find out. So to begin, we have Lyrilusc Beryl Canary, level 1 wind, wing beast effect monster, 0 attack, 200 defense, and the first effects can only be used once per turn. First effect, if this card is in your hand, you can target one Lyrilusc monster in your graveyard, special summon this card and that target, but you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except Xyz monsters. Not a big deal considering the whole deck is an Xyz deck anyway. Second effect, a wind Xyz monster that was summoned using this card on the field as material gains this effect, gain 200 attack. Also, possession cannot switch. Definitely very interesting there. It's a curious effect, but we'll have to see what the other cards actually tell us to actually let us know more about how this actually applies. But next here we have Lyrilusc Celeste Wagtail, level 1 wind, winged beast effect monster, 200 attack, 0 defense. First and second effects can only be used once per turn. So for the first effect, if this card is special summoned, you could add one Lyrilusc spell trap from your deck to your hand. Not too bad, just a really nice generic searcher. Second effect, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Lyrilusc Xyz monster you control, attach this card to it as material. Definitely very nice, and gives you an additional resource. You could use both effects in the same turn anyway, so I have no complaints about that. Definitely really amazing. However, moving on here, we have a new Xyz monster. It's called Lyrilusc Ensemble Robin. Rank 1 wind, winged beast Xyz effect monster, 0 attack and defense, but of course we do know what they do. They easily can gain attack and defense. Requires 2+ level 1 monsters, so it is generic, gains 500 attack for each material attached to it. Second effect, if your opponent special summons a monster, you could detach one material from this card, then target one of those monsters, return it to the hand. Definitely really amazing, a good disruptor. Third effect, if this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card, you could target one other Lyrilusc monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand, so allowing you to just recycle some resources. Definitely fantastic. But overall, nothing particularly amazing that stands out. Now we do have here a second Xyz monster. It's called Lyrilusc Prom Thrush, rank 1 wind winged beast effect monster, 0 attack and defense. It's generic 2+ level 1 monsters, gains 500 attack for each material attached to it. Second effect, once per turn you could detach one material from this card, then target one spell trap your opponent controls and shuffle it into the deck. Not bad, but I think disrupting monsters is going to be a bit better than this. Third effect, at the start of the damage step, if another of your monsters battles, you could detach any number of materials from this card. Your battling monster gains 300 attack for each material detached until the end of this turn. Alright, so what we found here is that both the Xyz monsters, they don't really do too much by themselves. They're nice disruptors, but the thing is this, with Lyrilusc you could easily just spam out a bunch of your monsters and then go for multiple Xyz summons per turn. So what this means is collectively you could actually do quite damaging plays, and that would be quite nice, and it makes sense. You're playing a deck that's themed around birds, so it's no surprise that you could actually just special summon out a bunch of your monsters just to disrupt the opponent, and then collectively they deal a bunch of damage to your opponent. So definitely really nice, and fits the theme. However, next here we have a spell card. It's a continuous spell card. This is called Lyrilusc Bird Sanctuary. First and second effects can only be used once per turn each. First effect, you could target 2 winged beast monsters you control, or Xyz monsters you control that is, attach one of them and all material attached to it to the other as material. Definitely quite nice because you could easily just buff up one of your Xyz monsters for one final big attack, so definitely fantastic. Second effect, if you control an Xyz monster with 3 or more material, you could just draw one card. Definitely fantastic. However, it is a hard once per turn, so you can't just play out 3 of these and expect yourself to draw 3 cards, but yeah, definitely still a really nice support card. And finally we have here Lyrilusc, Birds of a Feather, a normal trap card. First and second effects can only be used once per turn each. First effect, target one Lyrilusc monster you control, change the attack of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls to that target, also their levels and ranks become 1. Second effect, when an opponent's monster declares an attack on your Lyrilusc monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Your battling monster's attack becomes the same as your opponent's monster until the end of this turn. Definitely really nice here, not particularly amazing, not standing out or anything, but definitely just another nice card. However, we are getting confirmed reprints for Cobalt Sparrow, we are getting Sapphire Swallow, we are getting Assembled Nightingale, and we are also getting Recital Starling. So they are confirmed to be reprints, definitely fantastic. I'm a little sad that the Fusion monster is actually banned, I believe. I'm not sure because it was obviously part of an OTK, so I don't know how this deck would actually perform as an overall. I do like this particular archetype and I already own all of the old cards, and this doesn't seem like it's too difficult to get all the cards anyway, so we'll just have to find out. But with this, I'm definitely quite excited. With the Fleur cards as well, or the Cheryl LeBlanc cards, I think they fit really amazingly for this particular set. I'm very excited. We are 2 out of 3 for the good archetypes, so if Speedroids also turn out to be good as well, then I'm most likely going to be investing into this set. It seems like a really fun set. But of course, like I said, with the Fusion monster actually banned, I am kind of concerned as to how Lyrilusc would actually perform. Though it's not like they need to focus on Fusion anyway, they can just do well with their Xyz monsters. It's just that they lose that extra bonus. But that's pretty much it for what we have to talk about today. Definitely really exciting. Definitely tell me what you guys think about all this. If you did, definitely drop a like, share this video, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell notification. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time.